Every camera can be a film camera.
So iPhone?
Film camera.
My vlog camera?
Film camera.
How about a 10-year-old camera that's collecting dust?
Film camera.
How? What is it?
Dehancer is...
Wait, better question. Why do people want the film look? History?
That's one way to...
Artistic direction?
Sometimes, but often
Don't say it.
It's a vibe?
Well, it is cool looking. Is it a difficult vibe to get without Dehancer?
Often.
Why?
Cost.
Oh,
And film's unforgiving to work with.
yikes. So with Dehancer, I can be flexible with a digital camera,
Yes.
but I can make it look like it was shot on film.
Correct.
Tell me more.
I have good things to say about Dehancer. I have bad things to say about Dehancer. This video is not sponsored by Dehancer, but they did ask me to make an honest review. They have no influence on my comments, and they're seeing this video for the first time right along with you. I have a completed edit here of my Polaroid Lab review video that I did in Final Cut Pro. This whole video is live on my channel if you want to just see a full-length example of Dehancer in action. Dehancer is available on Mac and PC, and it's available on all of these other programs as a plugin. I used it on Premiere, I dabbled with it in DaVinci, I used it obviously in Final Cut Pro. I didn't see any real big performance issues. For the record, I used an M1 and an M4 Mac. Dehancer is meant to be used near the end of your editing process. So let's say you have your edit done. Once you have Dehancer installed, it just appears in your effects on Final Cut Pro, and you can just type in Dehancer. You could come to every single shot, drag and drop, and then you could then mess around with Dehancer. Or you could do it the smart way, which is to make an adjustment layer, put it across your whole timeline, put it above everything, and then just drag Dehancer to this one adjustment layer, and now you have Dehancer affecting your whole timeline. You can see right out the gate that there is a clear difference. Off, on, off, on. Dehancer's laid out pretty logically. You've got your input, you've got your film stock that you can choose, and then you have a whole bunch of tools to really tune in the look of your image. We just start at the top here. We come to source, we can select choose camera, we can select the vendor of camera. They've got all these different vendors set, all their baseline settings. You can then select what model of camera, and we're gonna default it to D-Log M because I filmed this in D-Logs. And then once you have that initial correction done, that initial grade, you can come down here and start getting creative. And they have so many different profiles to choose from. So it's really cool to be able to come back here, just make your digital footage and images suddenly appear analog. There's all these different tones and vibes and feels and emotions and things that you can convey, or the kind of look that you're going for. It's very awesome that we have something like this. If you're interested in Dehancer, you can get 10% off by using my promo code 7FTLife10 on Dehancer.com. A lot of people might say, hey, why don't I just put a stock film grain asset on top of my footage, hit the overlay button, and call it a day? You could absolutely do that. I think that's 100% valid. However, this is better because it actually is going to react with the light. It's going to actually be associated with this image, right? It's not just going to be some random grain pattern. After the film profiles, if you come down here, you'll see a whole bunch of tools that you can mess with. Film grains, you can change it to a 16 millimeter, you can change it to an 8 millimeter, you can see the difference here on the grain and how big it is and the pattern and how it changes and how it adjusts to that image. And you can of course adjust halation as well. Have it be a little more prominent, a little less prominent. You can turn it off completely, whatever you want. Like, I think that's what's so cool about it is it's actually almost better than like shooting on film stock. Again, you're getting that flexibility of digital, but you're getting the control of fine-tuning an analog look, which is just so cool. Then there's just so many more different settings and tools. And Dehancer has a great library to walk you through what each thing is, how you can tinker with it, which is very nice that they offer this and they've developed this. So I've been generally pretty positive, but I do got gripes. The Final Cut workflow thing that drives me crazy is whenever I come to film profiles, I would love to be able to see a preview of these on here, right? Like as I go over it and hover, it would be so cool. I could just go over, hover, and then it would just show me the look. But right now I have to click, 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 click. And I kind of want to just screenshot if that's a term. I'm sick of subscriptions. You're sick of subscriptions. We're all sick of subscriptions. Dehancer offers a subscription. If you want to do the whole buy once, cry once kind of thing, you can do that with Dehancer. They have that option available. If you're doing monthly or annually, the break-even point by my math currently is about 5 months. So if you're going to use Dehancer for anything less than 5 months, I would just purchase it monthly as needed. You can install Dehancer right now onto your computer. It'll put a big old watermark on it, but you can mess with all the tools, all the toys, everything you want. So you can try it out free of charge to see if it's for you. Number two, they do have kind of like a gateway plan where it's like the mobile and online plan, and that is substantially cheaper than the other ones. And you can certainly try that out as well. So would I buy Dehancer? The answer is yes, but there's an asterisk to it. For YouTube and film work, sure, I would go month to month though. I wouldn't do a full annual thing. For professional work, if that's the aesthetic that my customers are coming to me for and that's the videos that they expect, I would 100% purchase the annual or lifetime. Be sure to like and subscribe. This has been 7 Foot Life. Let me know what you think of Dehancer. See you in the next one.